But that shit do not. This ain't no wake and bake or nothing. I really just wanted to make my picks for the games today. What up, white boy? Just gonna make some NFL picks real quick. You feel me? Tan Will, what's happening? Who know how to jailbreak a fire stick? Besides going on YouTube and following somebody been wrapped in saran wrap and pushed off a roof on a transfer strawberry. Basil, what's happening? Do I think the Cowboys can beat New England? Can is one word. Will is another. I gotta go with New England, my brother. Joseph, what's happening? Finna make these picks. As soon as I see a few more of my regulars, so I know somebody will know what my picks was. Vic, I see Vic come up in here, I'll make them. Because I know he'll write them down. Somebody like that. You got the Steelers. Steelers over who? The Steelers play. I don't even see the Steelers on the schedule today. I think they played on Thursday. What up, Wink? Look like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 game. Just pause that. 49ers and Bengals 89 Super Bowl. Oh, you a real fan? What up, Lopez? Just was finna pick these games. So the next time we wake and bake, you know what I'm saying? Let's see how well I did. Dolphins and the Browns. I'm gonna go with the Browns right there. Yeah, Niners putting in work. I'm gonna take the Niners over Green Bay. I'm taking Cleveland. I'm taking the Niners. Raiders over the Jets. Saints over the Panthers. I think I'm gonna take the Lions over the Redskins. Bears of the Giants. I'm gonna take the Giants. Seahawks over the Eagles. I gotta ride with the Seahawks. Look like that's all the games for the day. Oh no, okay. We got more. Gotta be more, huh? Buccaneers and the Falcons. Damn. Just don't like the Bucs, so I'm gonna take the Falcons. This for you, Adrian. I'm gonna take the Bills over the Broncos. Steelers and Bengals. Damn. I think I'm gonna rock with the Steelers. Jaguars and Titans. I'm gonna pick the Titans. Cowboys and Patriots. Yep, I picked the Patriots. I picked the 49ers over the Packers. Ravens and Rams. Gotta ride with the Rams. Ravens been balling though, but I gotta ride with the Rams. That squad, that city, that's local. So that's all that's my picks for the day. I'm gonna run through them one more time. So we got, I picked Cleveland over Miami. I picked Detroit over Washington. I picked Oakland over the Jets. I picked The Giants over the Bears, the Saints over the Panthers, the Seahawks over the Eagles, the Falcons over the Bucks, the Bills over the Broncos. I'll pick the Steelers over the Bengals, the Titans over the Jags, the Patriots over the Cowboys, the 49ers over the Packers, the Rams over the Ravens. Those are my picks. I'm on record. You feel me? We can review and refer. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to wake and bake and see how I did. That's something we could have been doing all season, but we doing it now. I'm gonna smoke one blunt with y'all, chop it up a little bit, then I'm gonna be up out of here on y'all dog ass. What it do now, though, like? On my mama, Joe, you know I am. That's all I know. I'm a blow. Straight win, a point spread. I wasn't even gambling, so I'm just going with the W's. See if it's what it do. Okay, got the Raiders. Yeah, my sons is Raider fans. Wake and bake. Good morning from Kentucky. Good morning, Naomi. Wake and bake back at you. Chilling, doing the same thing. Yup. Just for y'all that's just tapping in, though. This ain't no wake and bake, though. I just made it some NFL picks. You feel me? Watching that red zone. Back at you, Monique. How you doing, baby? Okay, Jeff, you see that though, like, huh? Chirac, what it do, Southside? You already know. What up, Manny? I can't call it. I'm a smokeaholic. What you got going on today, Loc? How was your week, man? Week was productive. It's red zone today. Yeah, they going to Vegas. That's why I just came up here. It's if it's 11 on the East Coast, it's 8 out here. I just came over on here to make my little NFL prediction. So next time we wake and bake, I can play back my picks and we can talk about the wins and the losses. You feel me? North Atlanta rocking with Spider Log. Shout out to North Atlanta. That's what it do, man. Rocking with y'all. Oh, my mama. You feel me? Keep it a Google. Facts over feelings. We don't get mad, we get money. We love life in the process. You dig it, lies. Y'all gotta tap in. Oh, you like that Fabulous Fast Food Friday episode, the last one, Marjo's? You gotta tap into the Wake and Bake show when VJ Keyway be up in here. He be bumping my shit. VJ Keyway, a.k.a. Bay Machiavelli. He a big Spider local supporter, promoter. He be up in the black box. I can't never seem to catch him here. You feel me? Yeah, I'm just chopping it up with my good peoples. Back at you, Malik. Bang that. The haters. VJ Keyway ain't here. VJ Keyway, he be here on the Wake and Bake show. SPI up in here. We was just smoking one with the good folks, making some football picks. Much love back to Bama. Man, that was real understandable. Good looking, Wolverine. Yeah, my mama on a deuce. Appreciate that salute on that deuce. You see that, huh? Blue and red make green. Thought you knew that. Giants win or lose. Okay, you a Giant fan. I understand you gonna feel like that. Why ain't nobody what do much assessing? Maybe that's why I didn't. Maybe he has some type of power out there. You just said that must be it. So what's the point of me discussing if you already saying what it must be? Them Cowboys finna, possible. It is any given Sunday. Vic, I just gave my NFL predictions. So I'm gonna need you to, you know, grab them for me so I could have them to play on the next Wake and Bake so we can refer to them. Dig it, eyes. Mine not. Roller coaster. Rich, rich rolling coaster crippin', that's our lifestyle. And that explains why my neck and wrist iced out. Smoke big blunts and ride luxury. A nigga beat his bitch up because she was fucking me. Neighborhood. I ain't seen the fight, but I seen the knockout round, and I was so unimpressed. I ain't sure recognized. I don't know if I even want to shoot no more for that project, but I am. You know, this record industry is crazy, bro. Yeah, TNC. Yeah, he knocked him out. Shit, look like no competition. Black Riders. It just look all that slow. I'm telling you, I only saw the knockout round. That slow dancing, that shit just look like boo boo. I seen he had a case. I ain't clicked on it to pay no attention to the details. Keefe Can was cracking. Nah, I just came on here to make some NFL predictions. And now I'm just smoking one with my good folks, and I'm gonna be up out of here. Call him Rodman, that's funny. Buck Jenner. I don't care about none of that. You feel me? I picked the Bills, Hernandez. One of my union brothers is like a diehard Buffalo Bill fan. So we gonna put that energy out there for him. But I think they can get it done though too. Yeah, it's fire. Cakery. my mama. Shout out to the Spook Town. Having a dookie this morning. That's what's up. You don't work for mine though. Shout out to the old level 13. You feel me? Whole IOW. No, I picked the I picked the Rams over the Ravens. Cause I'm right. I mean, the Ravens been balling. Don't get me wrong, that's undeniable. But I ride with the Rams, so digitalize. I ain't just kind of hoping they luck run out today a little bit. Man, you better go. Vic, get him. Tell him something, man. When am I dropping? You ain't paying attention, bro. You come out of here out the blue asking them random ass questions just to be get noticed on here or something. See that thugs whoever chunked up all them seven. Yeah, when you dropping. That's funny. 206, shout out. That's what it do. The iPhone killing the Mac computer camera. No, you don't find out the music on here. The PayPal email is Baymac, the number 7 at gmail.com. It also works for Zelle. Your preference, Baymac, BAYMAAC, the number 7 at gmail.com. Good looking, man. Appreciate that on my mama. So you cashed that check this morning? Appreciate that. Catch up. You don't catch up on here questioning me, man. The content is available on all digital platforms, man. You go catch up, then come in here and get your feedback. 805 in the building. That's what it do, Long Pot. New Jersey in the state. What's your opinion about the Chargers in LA? Unnecessary in the way in allowing the Rams to really, hold the city down like need be. So I think they need to find them a new place to locate. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Tell them creep if it's trouble they seek. BAYMAAC on me. That burger was fire. Shout out Bernard Burgers. The last episode of Fabulous Fast Food Friday. If you haven't seen it, go tap in. And then go tap in with Bernard. Bernard's when you get a chance. What up, G. Lou? What it do not? Just hollering at my good peoples on the Sunday. Made my NFL pick so we could refer to them on the next Waking Bay. The soul food spot was closed last Sunday. You might be right, or you might have went before noon. They don't typically open until noon. I probably didn't mention that in the episode. He probably won't. Yeah, Cam probably up out of there. Appreciate that, Kate. Big Phil, what it do? Yeah, they need to go back to Dago. Dago loved them. They hated to see him bleed. That was so much their identity. Cam going to Denver. No, that might be a good fix. What y'all high school football like? It's 1,000 million gazillion Google high school. Cali need to give Seattle one if the basketball teams. Yo, love, I seen you was on Wheel of Fortune. Would you ever go on Family Feud? Hell yeah. I tried to go on Family Feud before. My daughter Curtis was like in the car seat and had an accident the day we was on our way. So I ain't never tried again. Shout out to Wheel of Fortune. It was one of my favorite shows ever. Camden in the playoffs, just won first round, 22. I don't even know what that don't even register. What's that, hockey? What's the best hip-hop club in Compton? Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's different out here, bro. I wouldn't even know how to answer that question, my nigga. They don't have hip-hop clubs like that. Compton not that type of place. Oh, blah, 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 blah. It's different. Hip-hop club. Where you from? Whoever asked that. High school football conference playoffs. Don't know nothing about it. I will have a song. I will have a son, starting 9th grade next year, so maybe I'll become more familiar with the high school football scene. He's gonna play freshman. The Digger Lies. That's that cake. I mean, it's a lot of people that touch the league from this state, though. What you think about Baker Mayfield throwing Garrett under the bus when the... Hey, I ain't heard him. I didn't hear his answer. But I'm not surprised, bro. That's scandalous how they did him. Like, albeit it was extreme. to strike someone on the head with the helmet while they were not wearing a helmet. That was extreme. However, that is not the first action that violated NFL policy that took place in that video clip. So while you handed down punishment, I think all actions that violated policy needed to be tended to, and they just ignored the majority of them and only dealt with the most severe. And I don't think that was appropriate or fair at all. Looked like the 49ers got a good chance. Of course, the Patriots as well. You know what I'm saying? Dude kicked him in the nuts and tried to take his helmet off, and he alleged that he called him racial slurs that the NFL is just refusing to believe or refusing to accept, refusing to allow Colin Kaepernick to exercise his right as an American and take a knee and still be employed by their organization. So, you know, it's not like a big mystery for that. Elias Jr., what's happening? To be surprised would only cause us to look like fools to appear surprised. Damn, if you sent it through Zelle, I usually see it pop right up. Oh, it's because you did it through the email, not through the phone number. Say less on my mama, I can't. Matter of fact, I can't check it out. Oh, no, I can't check it till we get off this thing. This is an email. This is the email. Oh, yeah. I see you. Good looking, bro. And my mama. Yeah, just for those who popping in thinking it's the Wake and Bake Show, this is not what we call the Wake and Bake Show. I was just blowing in the black box, making some football NFL predictions. What you think about the Saints, Spider? They're a lot better since Drew Brees came back. I'm beautiful, Brazilian. Yourself, your wealth and your health. Did you actually make it out to 12? Oh, my mama, good looking you meet. Right on, RJ. Browns defense is gonna look weaker without Garrett. What about the Raiders? Man, Raiders, it's not they always disappoint. It's a privilege to play in the pros. Gotta just play football and leave politics off the field. Most teams don't want social issues within the locker room. We're not talking about the locker room. We're talking about America. NFL is not obsolete from America. What you trying to suggest is that he should just say Toby. We're not interested in that settlement. You know, there's enough saying Toby. It's obvious he don't give a fuck about playing in the NFL. That's not a concern of his. And you are obviously not really tapped into what's going on. You don't get the issue if you think it's about playing in the NFL. It wasn't about playing in the NFL. It was about playing in the NFL. He could have just continued to play. It was about being able to kneel in the NFL. And if I can't kneel in your NFL is not good enough for me because it doesn't represent America. I can kneel every other place in America. Why can't I kneel in your NFL? Is the NFL more sacred than America? Or the things that America represent? I don't understand your point. It makes zero sense trying to support that Toby mind frame. That's the whole point. He refused to say Toby. People use their knees to pay the most reverence to deities and to religion and all type of stuff. So why is taking a knee so offensive? That's just wanting to hear him say Toby. I salute him. You know what I'm saying? I love the way he came back and didn't get all boyish and with lack of the man and lack of fortitude, one of our words of the day recently, in his voice when he came back to do the workout. I'm glad he didn't just go through the ropes like they wanted to. Fuck your NFL. Ain't nobody cutting them checks in the NFL risking splitting their spleen or cracking their Achilles and breaking their arms and breaking their ribs. Come on, it's a privilege. It's a sacrifice to play in the NFL for paper money. Come on, a privilege. Sacrifice life, limb, and everything else. You have to sleep on a $3,000, $4,000 mattress for the rest of your life and get your body tended to and all kind of therapy. You talking about it's a privilege. You don't get the fuck about this motherfucker with that weak ass shit. I'm just saying, oh boy, with that foo-foo, I don't know who he think he talking to. It's a privilege. For paper money? You trade your well-being, all your health? For paper money, it's a privilege to be able to do so. It's a sacrifice. I bet if all the other players did the same, wouldn't have. On my mama. That's what I would have hoped, that it would have sparked a whole lot of others to follow suit. But you know what it means? A lot of people have to return to a lifestyle of finances that, you know, it's a whole lot of niggas just had no problem hollering Toby. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he stands out. On my mama. I don't know nothing about jumping on, what do you say? I don't know nothing but jumping out, splitting homeboy hair. I don't know nothing about jumping out, splitting homeboy hair, but for real, it's fucked up to say that homeboy dead. We don't care it's not about the fans. You're missing the point. It's not about the fans. It's about the little black boys that's getting shot down in the street in the back and getting murdered. And nobody's being held accountable. That's what it's about. No, he put his life, his line, his health, and his body and his safety on risk for the thrills of people who don't give a fuck about him. And for owners to make millions of dollars off his likeness and companies to sell his name and his jersey who don't give a fuck about his people getting murdered in the street. We don't give a fuck about what you're talking about or what fans would like to see, Basil. And if that's how you feel, fuck everything you stand for. You get the fuck up out of here. I'll zap you in a minute. Fuck your paragraphs and your sentiments. I don't give a fuck about your people. Salute to that black state trooper. Because you got me fucked up. Colin Kaepernick been kneeling for my people. So you already coming here at a point of contention. Why do you think Muhammad Ali is the greatest? It ain't for no motherfucking in-the-ring performance. It's not for the riddles he spit in interviews. It's because he refused to say Toby. Not only did he refuse to say Toby, he changed his name to Kunta Kinte, to Muhammad Ali. Yeah, you out of here. He up out of here. I don't know how he lasts so long. Oh, my mama, yeah, he up out of here. Wolverine. Yeah, you see, he was on some real goofball. Talking about all that old corny ass shit. He that white boy that'll pop up in the black church and get to shooting at people, man. We don't care about how you feel about what we going through. Yeah, he did. Yeah, Muhammad Kaepernick, shit. That's the spirit of Muhammad Ali he moving with. And shit, everybody expecting to be dancing and skating perfect and doing so they could applaud. Nigga, we ain't doing this for your applause. You know how much courage it's taking for him to stick to his grits. With every these coon niggas, everybody want to speak out and say something like it ain't good enough when they not doing nothing. They not doing nothings. They want to hate. You feel me? This is facts over feelings up in here. We don't discuss feelings in here, KD. Psycho. Keep asking me how I feel. You going against the grain. That's like rule number one around here. I'm not on here to discuss my feelings. We analyze facts. We eliminate feelings. It's not that we deny their existence or their relevance in life. They just are not appropriate for public group discussion. If we all want to come to the conversation with our feelings, we're going to stay at points of contention and disagreement. Everybody's feelings are unique, and everybody's entitled to have them and hold on to them as dear as they choose. The facts, however, establish themselves and have no room to wiggle or to be manipulated by anybody's feelings. So if we're going to have public discussions and try to get to the bottom line of any issue, concept, or idea, I feel like I do believe it's far more appropriate to utilize facts over feelings. You feel me? Far more effective. You already know, Monique. Black and brown united, I ain't got no problem with that. That always sound like some good shit. You feel me? On my mama. Yeah. That's my white boy up in here right now. Usually when white people coming around a group of blacks and they have affections or they feel comfortable, like they belong and they want to support, when these type of subjects come up, what they don't do is do what he just did. White boy never do no corny ass shit like that. Salute to the white boy. Baymack. On my mama. Sometimes it's time to just sit back and just listen and understand what your friends are going through. It ain't always time for you to jump up and tell and expose your bigotry and your ignorance. That's why Republicans yell over you when you're giving facts. That's why, I don't know if that's just specific to Republicans, people, period. I've experienced in my life, once I mastered the tactic, skill, method, ability to suppress emotion, even in very contentious, extreme conversations, and just utilize facts to get my point across, I received a lot more aggressive, screaming, hollering, vulgar. The more calm I was, the more enraged your counterpart becomes. I ain't racist, but I can't help but feel some type of way around white people, or at least the majority of them, because I know they feel some type of way about me. RJ, that is like a totally 100 Google% understandable position and perspective. You dig it, lies on my mama, you know. And I think that's why the word prejudice is not as negative as it's deemed off top all the time, because prejudging is just a part of human nature. Now, prejudging in a negative sense, which I think prejudice should be a word that better serves. There should be a better word that serves what we describe as prejudice, because a negative prejudgment, perhaps just based on, I don't know what it would be, because if you were raised all your life with your parents telling you, watch out for pit bulls bite, pit bulls bite, pit bulls bite, and then you get to be 16, 17, 18, 19, and you get to encounter a pit bull without their supervision, and you just let it run up and bite you, like, I mean, how do you assess that type of response to what you have been taught? So, as much as we want to hate the actual element of prejudice, or what we call racism, a lot of times we have to be more intelligent to understand where and why it might be in a more contemporary individual, and approach it differently just based on we are about progress. And some people are it without having an option. So, like, some people are scared of pit bulls or snakes or other things just because what they were taught about it. And a lot of times people were taught about us things that weren't necessarily true. So you can't, it's not like you have to run around kissing ass to try to prove it's not true. But, you keep it official. And if you do get the opportunity to encounter one of the other counterpart workplace where you're going to counter them on a regular basis, a neighbor, wherever it is, where you start engaging on a regular basis, dialogue does occur. And I've experienced it. And white people will be bold, bro. They'll let you know what they was taught, what their daddy and their uncle told them a lot of times. And then, then they'll tell you through life, and they'll just let you know, hell, shit, I had a job, and that was shit. We had to be in the truck together 9 hours a day, me and a black guy. Guy was cool, man. Go to his house for Thanksgiving. Mother loved me. And then they'll learn. But once you were programmed prior to that, you be kind of like stuck with what you was programmed with. Because I've been programmed with things that I don't believe through living and experience any longer. I no longer accept them as my beliefs. And I still approach life with as one of those type of people, and basically it's a Christian. And no matter how much I've to this point indoctrinated myself, I still feel acquainted with, or I feel like those are my people. Seventh-day Adventist in particular. I don't really participate or affiliate any of that, but I just still feel like fond of those people. If I encounter them, I feel like we're one and the same. When I see them on TV or hear them mentioned in the media, I relate. It's just something that's, the way it is, man. So I think we gotta all try to do better each step of the way. You can't just try to do better today than tomorrow, Let is be what it is. We gotta continue. Don't get mad, get money. Keep it a Google as well, man. Shortcut is the long way. You know what I'm saying? Take it for somebody who learned the hard way on my mama.